Hey friends, and welcome to Old Mill Homestead. So I got a call a little bit ago. I had planned to do a couple other things, but I got a call that the chicks are here. So we were about to leave to go to the post office and pick them up. I'm so excited. The brooder's all set up. I'll give you a quick peek of that and then talk to you a little bit about some things we're gonna do. Then we're gonna go get them. The post office isn't open for another 30 minutes. So sorry about the lighting. Post office isn't open for another 30 minutes, so I've got a little bit of time. So I'll show you a quick view of the brooder and then we'll come back. So I have it all set up. I've got, this has been on since last night and I checked the temperature earlier. It's good. We have the feeder and the water set up. I've got some potty pads just in case. We've got paper towel down. Everything I need. So, being a first time chicken mama, right, I got a little nervous about the waterer. So we did swing by Tractor Supply last night and picked up just a little one of these that you put the mason jar on. So I'll do that when we get home because the water needs to be warm. So we're gonna let the four-legged fur babies in, get them set up. I want to do something really quick in the garden. It takes me about 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes to get to the post office. So we'll leave here in just a second, and when we get back, we'll show you the chicks. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're in the car. I've got 30 minutes. I need to run one quick errand that should put me at the post office right when they open at 8:30. So we're gonna go. Y'all have been so excited about this. I did not sleep well last night for a plethora of reasons. My wipers are going. I don't know why. I think I was excited about the chicks and just some other things we have going on at the homestead and just life, right, in general. So this came at a perfect time. So we're leaving. We're headed out to go run that quick errand. It won't take me 5 minutes, and then like I said, that should put us out at the post office right on time. So let's go. So before I pull off, I don't know about y'all, but that's a sound that I've been looking forward to for 5 months, I think it is. Sorry, that's the sound that I've been looking forward to for 5 months. We're getting ready to pull out of the parking lot and head home, and we'll come back and I'll show you what the little guys look like. Okay friends, we are home, so let me go ahead and get the chicks in here and then we'll start talking about the setup. I did get the water. It does not have the electrolytes in it as of yet. The instructions say to wait at least 4 hours. So, I will follow their instructions. Okay, so that's all 15 that have tried the water. Isn't that amazing? So everybody got some water, and I've got their food set back. I did sprinkle a little bit of food down on the paper towel just so they kind of pick up on what that is. They seem to be fairly thirsty. I'm going to be home all day. So I will be home all day to watch these guys and monitor them, just to kind of make sure everybody seems happy, everybody seems healthy. I checked them before I left the post office. All 15 were alive. We got them from Cackle Hatchery. So this has been on since last night. Their heat element, their heat plate has been on since last night. This is warm water. I'm gonna wait about 3 hours and then I'll put the electrolytes in there. They seem to be taking to this water really well, so I'm not really all that concerned. I do need to fill up this water. I tell you, it just made me nervous about this, the nipple, so I went in last night and got the other one, but I'm gonna leave both of them in there for them to have. But I'm gonna go get this filled up. We're gonna give these guys some space so that they can kind of de-stress from the trip. I could not be more excited and tickled. Just hearing them in the post office warmed my heart. I needed this today. I needed a bit of good news and a bit of excitement, so a bit of happiness. So we're gonna let them chillax. I'll come back in a little bit and kind of show you how it's progressing. Okay, so I wanted to give you a good shot. I did go ahead and add the second one in here. I just felt like if all of them were under there, they might be fine. It might be better if they are huddled up in there. But I did go ahead and add that. Sometimes we're a little extra here at Old Mill Homestead. So they've all drank. I did fill up the nipple water and this water. The food's filled up. Everybody has drank. Everybody has ate. Several have went under there. Some have not even made it over there. They've just been browsing in the food. So everything looks great. I could not be more excited. All of these products I will post where I got them from. I don't have a link per se, but I'll post where I got them from. Most of it was either Tractor Supply or Amazon. So yeah, I am so enjoying. We have been waiting for these guys for 5 months. We ordered them, I believe, in January, and it took this long to get them. So I'm fairly certain this one in the corner over here, I don't know, here, is one of the Polish, as is that one. The Speckled Sussex is this one. The Wyandotte, or however you say it, is that one. And then we ordered Buff, Orpington, and Delaware, and I'm not sure which is which down there. They look very, very similar. So to me, anyway, being a first-time chicken mom, they look very similar. So I'm going to keep an eye out on these guys for a little bit longer, and then I'll be home with them all day. So just to make sure that they're okay. I'm not going to touch them or aggravate them any, at least for the first 24 hours, just to let them. Okay, so excuse the mess. This is our extra spare room that we kind of is a catch-all. So I need to let them relax and just kind of recoup from the trip. I'm gonna give them another probably 2 to 3 hours, and I'll change the water. It needs to be warm, and I will add some electrolytes in this section. The instructions from Cackle Hatchery said that the first 4 hours to only give them plain water and not to add the electrolyte and or apple cider vinegar with the mother. So I'm gonna hold off on that. But I will add some in just a minute. They're all eating and drinking really, really well, so that makes me extremely happy. Some have moved under the brooder and they're kind of hanging out in there to get warm. Mainly they're hungry and eating, so that's always a good sign. So we're gonna let these guys relax. I am tickled pink. I will link or put in the description where we got the chicks from, the names of all the breeds that we got, and again, all of the things we have. We've covered it in other videos. I can link that video below as far as all of this and what we got, the chick food, all of it. So we'll link everything in there. And I'm going to stay in here and watch them for a little bit longer, just kind of back here, and not interact with them, let them just kind of figure things out and relax. And then we are going to call it a day and probably move back into the other part of the house and just kind of come back and forth. I've got the door shut. The door will remain shut. We have a cat, Lucille. She's pushing 17, 18. She's got cancer. I don't think that she would do anything, but I don't know that. So the door will remain shut. It remains shut most of the time anyway. Plus we have the four-legged herd in there. And again, I don't know that they would do anything, but I don't know that they won't. So we'll do a proper introduction with the dogs, not with Lucille. All of our kids are seniors, but Lucille having cancer and just being the age she is, she doesn't care about this, right? She doesn't want to be interacting with them. The dogs will interact with them though, because once we move them out, once they hit 4 weeks, I'll be taking them outside and letting them, there's a dog pen we have set up out there in case a stray comes around that we don't know its medical history. We always, if we can't get into the vet that day, we'll let them hang out. We've got a dog house and a thing set up out there. We took the dog house out and we're gonna cover the top so the chicks can kind of acclimate, and then we'll bring them in at night. And then when they're ready to go out, they'll be in the goat yard with the goats. Now we are keeping the goats where they cannot access the chicken coop. So the run will have a chicken door in it that only the chickens can get in and out of, because the goats do not need to be in the chicken pen or the chicken run or chicken coop, period. So they'll be interacting with the dogs via the fence, right? There's a fence in between. So, and then when they're in the dog kennel, obviously they'll be interacting with the dogs. So I don't want the first time they meet just kind of throw everybody out. So we'll work on proper introductions to that. As far as them being in the same yard, I don't think that will ever happen. Now the goats are sometimes in the backyard, not really since we got Maggie, Blackie, and Mocha. But Java and Rue have certainly been in the backyard. Matter of fact, for the first, it was Rue and Eeyore. They were in our backyard forever. Every time I come home, there are 2 goats up on the back porch. So the dogs are used to them, but for the rest of it, we'll just kind of take it easy and see how things go. So we will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.